Hello investors. Global markets have been a little corrective this month. You'll find that the Nasdaq, especially the technology stocks, have had taken a bit of a backseat because growth stocks globally have had a bit of a weak month. The feeling is that as inflation rises, there could be pressure on the US Fed to tighten. Interest rates could be hiked sooner than later. But I feel that this is a lot of narrative which changes month to month. However, this is typical of what happens when the market tends to consolidate. Last month we shared with you how we've had a spectacular last 16, 17 months where the Nifty has gone up by 130%. In fact, India has been the best performing market in the world. However, post such a sprint, markets needs to pause. They need to take rest. And that rest is consolidation. I feel that we are getting into that phase where you will have growth one day, value one day, plus, minus. But it's very, very important for the longer term trend, the market should pause. It's like when you're running a marathon, you may run a kilometer very fast, but you cannot do that for all kilometers. You need to slow down a bit. And we feel that we are getting into that consolidative phase in the market. In fact, last month's video we shared with you the 3 phases of a bull market, and this month we are going to take a deeper dive. In fact, look for opportunities in the phase that we are getting into. So let me recap and share the slides, and we've done a lot more research in this area, and let us take this opportunity to share it with you. The first slide you will see is what happened to the market post the 2000 IT crash. You had a very big upswing, which is represented by the blue arrow. And this is where we are. Typically what happens post a crash, that it's like a spring that gets compressed, and when you release the spring really jumps up. And this is the action that we saw in the last 1.5 years. But post that, as I said, markets need to pause. They need time. And the red circle that you see is that consolidative phase. Post that, the market catches their breath and then takes another leg up, which is the third phase, which is represented by the green arrow. So if we feel that, hey, we are getting into the second stage, then can we say that we can expect no returns from equities for the next few months? That was a question that was lingering on our mind. So we did a deep dive and studied this phase in detail. So let me share this with you. So we went and recreated the Nifty 100 as it was then, because the Nifty 100 also has changed. And interestingly, we found that in that phase of consolidation where the index per se did nothing, 72 stocks advanced and 28 declines. So essentially, it's not that the market does nothing. A lot of stocks actually went on to create wealth. And if you see the listings of losers and winners, you'll realize that a lot of money was also made. So hey, to say that in a sideways market we are not going to make money, the answer is no. In fact, wealth is created in a sideways market also. The only difference between this and the first phase of the bull market is that not all stocks go up. And that actually for us is very positive. Let me explain that further. We went ahead and shared or looked at the second phase, which was the 2008 financial market crisis crash. Again, what you'll see is that blue total spring action, which we talked about, which I think we are in right now. And you'll see a similar red circle. This is the phase of consolidation, post which the market then rears its head up and takes the third phase of the bull market. Here also we went and analyzed the red circle. And here you will also see that, hey, the advanced decline is nothing but the number of stocks that have gone up versus the stocks that have gone down is a little adverse. But the important part is that still wealth creation has happened here. So we really started thinking that what is it? What is the common trait that even in sideways market, we will be able to make money? What are the stocks which are in the blue column, and what is the difference between the red column? And that is very applicable to us today because we feel that is going to be our strategy going ahead. So we did further research and came to the current time. So what you see right now on your screen is nothing but that phase of the market we are in right now. That blue arrow, that spring action. but we cannot sustain the markets at these rates. We will need to consolidate. Whether we do here a few points here and there, nobody knows the answer. But yes, the market needs to take a breath, and that's what we've seen historically. So what we went and realized in our research was that the common qualities that all these winners had in sideways market were companies that continued to deliver good earnings, just kept going up. For them, the consolidation doesn't matter. And wherever the earnings were not there, which was pure storytelling in the first phase, actually came off. So it was very important for us to analyze and introspect and see that in which quadrant do your stocks fall. So let me share with you where your stocks are. So this is your current portfolio. At the bottom, you will see the averages. So what you will see is that we have taken 3 years earnings. Why we have taken 3 years is because 3 years have been very challenging for industry. You've had the effect of COVID and the fag end of GST and the transition that has happened. Companies can deliver in these difficult times will ultimately go on to create wealth in sideways market and continue to be trend leaders. And that is what Mega Trends is all about, identifying such stocks and such trends that there are. So you will see that in your portfolio, whether it's your 3A, 3-year top line growth, bottom line growth, or return ratios, they are very, very kosher. They are clean, profitable companies. And if these companies continue to deliver such growth rates, you will realize that even if it's a consolidative phase, they will continue to do that. So it was heartening for us to know that we have a quality portfolio which we think will do well also in sideways markets, because historically, what I shared with you, we have seen similar patterns. So that makes us very, very optimistic. The markets have been up, clients have made money, and we do get calls from clients that should we top up right now? Should we add? Is not the market due for a correction? The fact is, nobody knows. Honestly, even I don't have the market answer. I look at markets closely, but markets have a way of humbling us, and we have to be very, very humble. So I think the good strategy is that even in consolidated markets, we feel we have portfolios that will make money. However, if you are fearful of a short-term correction, it is important to deploy the money now, and we can structure something for you where we take about 3 months to deploy. Because as markets go up and down, we can use those corrective opportunities to actually get or increase the allocation. So that may be a good way that you will mentally feel well, because post such a big run, a lot of people are hesitant, in fact waiting for the correction. But let me tell you, through experience, nobody gets the correction perfect. It is better that you allocate, and as we pointed out earlier, that we feel that even if markets are sideways, consolidating, slightly corrective, we have a portfolio that will hold out hopefully very well. With that, I leave you for this month. Next month, we will share some new fresh ideas with you about markets, directions, and your portfolio. Thank you very much.